So, guys, we've got some breaking news. Sam Bankman-Fried was arrested in the Bahamas. Now, this comes as a bit of a shock, considering the fact that he was due to testify before Congress. But here's the story right here, and you can see the title: FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried is arrested in the Bahamas. A statement by the government of the Bahamas said Mr. Bankman-Fried was arrested after prosecutors in the United States filed criminal charges. So let's just take a look here. So SBF, the disgraced founder of the collapsed cryptocurrency exchange FTX, was arrested in the Bahamas on Monday after U.S. prosecutors filed criminal charges. SBF arrest followed receipt of a formal notification from the United States that it has filed criminal charges against SBF and is likely to request his extradition, the government of the Bahamas said in a statement. Now, the arrest was the latest in a stunning development in one of the most dramatic falls from grace in recent corporate history. SBF 30 was scheduled to testify in Congress on Tuesday about the collapse of STX, which was one of the most powerful firms in the emerging crypto industry until it imploded virtually overnight last month after a run on deposits exposed an $8 billion hole in its accounts. Now listen to this bit. Prosecutors for the Southern District of New York confirmed that Mr. Bankman-Fried had been charged and said an indictment would be unsealed on Tuesday. That is going to be really interesting to see what they say. Separately, the Securities and Exchange Commission said in a statement that it had authorized the charges relating to Mr. Bankman-Fried's violations of our securities laws. The criminal charges against Mr. Bankman-Fried included wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, and money laundering, said a person with knowledge of the matter. Mr. Bankman-Fried, who was the only person charged in the indictment, was taken into custody by the Bahamian authorities, the person said. He was arrested shortly after 6 p.m. at his apartment complex in the Albany Resort in the Bahamas, according to a statement from the Bahamian police. The timing of when Mr. Bankman-Fried might be moved to the United States was unclear. While the Bahamas has an extradition treaty with the United States, the process can take weeks and sometimes far longer if a criminal defendant contests it. Guys, to me, this looks almost like a perfect setup. Just think of this. Here we had Caroline Ellison was seen in New York and not far from an FBI office. And it's interesting to note that only SBF was charged. Why wasn't Caroline charged? Did she roll on the guy? And also, when this guy was scheduled to testify before Congress, my guess is he was going to be there in person. That's my belief. Maybe it was by Zoom, but I suspect it was in person because you are testifying before Congress. Why didn't they just wait till he stepped off the plane and slap him into cuffs there? Because now we're going to be dealing with this whole deal of the extradition, and you can better believe your bottom dollar would not surprise us, any of us, if SBF contests the extradition and this thing gets just dragged on and on and on. And we know, guys, that SBF and all his Congress buddies over there, who tens of millions of dollars ended up in their coffers. Now, hey, having said that, considering all the people that SBF could be rolling on, I don't know if I'd feel too secure if I was him sitting in a Bahamian prison, if you know what I mean. So, guys, it'll be very interesting to see what this indictment has to say on Tuesday, how this whole deal unfolds, and just how soon SBF is on American soil and behind bars right here in the United States awaiting trial. So, guys, this is the news flash I have for you this evening. We will catch up on this story tomorrow or the next day when we have more information, but I really wanted to get it out there because it is quite fresh, just a few hours old, and I wanted to let you know about it. So guys, have a great evening, and we'll touch base tomorrow. Take care.